Please smile and ignore all my scars. Without your love, this life.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? Juniio here, back again with another reaction video, back again with another viewer request, and hey, what's going on here? 64 views, 135 views, 241 views, 135 views. That's pathetic. What are you guys doing? You guys don't like gray days? You don't like the song I Awoke to a Night of Pain and Carnage? What's going on here, huh? What can I do? My channel's dying. It's literally dying. Then I had an epiphany. Of course, the Japanese. Second place in watch time is Japan, beating Finland, Germany, UK, and I don't even, where's my country? Don't forget today's sponsor, RuneGate Studio, my professional videography channel. Subscribe, support me here. Look at the video you missed that went up yesterday. Just a disclaimer, not the entire video is like this, but my section is, just because I went a little off the rails when I was editing this. So subscribe to this channel. What the heck are you doing? The link will be in the description down below. Go check it out. Now on to today's video. The band we're doing today is Crystal Lake. I was reminded of this band by Bowie Sensei, who actually commented 3 hours ago asking for the song Apollo. And don't worry, that song's going on the to-do list. However, I looked at a bunch of these older comments and there's a couple of them asking for AEON. So The Goose, Christopher John Ferre asked for the song specifically, as well as Ali Viper and Irene Onyet just asked for the band in general. So we're gonna listen to AEON today, and hopefully the Japanese come through for me. But yeah, I found the lyrics, I found the official music video. Ooh, it's Portal.
Every living thing must spiral into dust. Helix.
Whoa. Okay. Oh. 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 Oh my word. What a barrage. This kind of music is gonna get the views. Good one, Juniio. Real smart. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care anymore. This song is dope. Man, the whole theme and aesthetic is all cyberpunk, which I absolutely love. Japanese metal bands just seem to bring this absolute just destruction when it comes to their metal, hey? Like, I don't know what makes it so much more off-kilter and surprising than a lot of other metal bands. Maybe it's the way that they kind of seamlessly switch between styles, and it's always just crank to 11, because I think my favorite part was when he switched like vocal styles. Kind of, yeah, it's almost like a deathcore kind of sound. You know, I know they're a metalcore band, but it's dipping its toe into deathcore a little bit. Punishing aesthetic so far, and I'm loving it. I'm sure you can tell that I'm having a great time. Let's take a little look at the lyrics here. They're actually in English, which it is beneficial for me because I don't really speak Japanese that well, if at all. Install thy kingdom of glory, we're the servants of holy. Okay, some religious sounding language here. Coded prayers, emptied souls, blessed by the plastic signs, template hearts for salvation, the circle we trust. Behold the virgin spawning the filth of the human race, from her womb prolonged by machines. Obey and praise, reprogram your faith, connect yourself and be absorbed by the hive. Oh, I can already tell I'm gonna really enjoy this song. We're only a minute and 18 in, but it's it's definitely living up to my wildest expectations so far. I've got cyberpunk on the brain. You know, they had that sort of cyberpunk influenced visuals, and so the language, I guess, to me is leaning towards that aesthetic as well, and that kind of dystopian future idea. You've got this idea of coded prayers, emptied souls, blessed by plastic science. So a world taken over by technology, by the artificial, by the synthetic. The circle we trust could perhaps be alluding to the megacorps that run the world at this point. The virgin spawning the filth of the human race from a womb prolonged by machines. Maybe at this point in time, humans are able to be artificially made, or like they can be like carried to term in artificial wombs, which is a technology that we're actually working on now and is actually a feasible thing in the near-ish future. So that's really not that unbelievable. Prolonged by machines, so like just these humans kind of raised and birthed by synthetic organisms, just machines in general, right? Obey and praise, reprogram your faith, connect yourself and be absorbed by the hive. This is just, I guess, assimilating into society, doing what the megacorps want. What's best for the future of humanity is complacency, right? And contributing. Being absorbed by the hive also means like contributing your part to greater machine, whether you're just like a tiny cog in the massive, I don't know, interior of wheels and gears and unfathomable design. You have to play your part. I'm currently watching the anime Psycho-Pass right now, or one of the ideas that they bring up is this making sure you fit in with society, don't do anything too outlandish, or else your Psycho-Pass will get clouded and you'll be branded a latent criminal and basically have all your freedoms restricted. So everybody has to make sure that they keep calm all the time and don't do anything rash. So that's kind of the vibes I'm getting right now. For the chorus, implant the Lord your God, enhance the human race, sequence for your perfection, our perfection, given to the system. I don't know, maybe humans are willingly being programmed, reprogrammed. Either way, it's kind of like this idea of being a slave to the masses, the hive mind. It could be technology, could be a cyberpunk aesthetic, but it doesn't have to be, right? It could all be metaphorical. They could be using the language of technology and future dystopia to kind of portray a message of don't just follow blindly, don't just assimilate because that's what society tells you to do. Think for yourself. I don't know. I just want to get back to listening to this song, okay? It's sick. Ugh. Look at this. Oh. Oh, I mean, look at this aesthetic. Maybe not this guy's face. I mean, it's a pretty metal face if you ask me. But the whole aesthetic of them being hooked up to wires and having this kind of, this full face thing just plugged into their brain. It looks eerily similar to like VR designs that are coming out. And of course, the cyberpunk art of the past. Yeah, I don't know how anybody could not like this. I mean, look, I know how somebody could not like this, but I don't get it. Of course I'm gonna enjoy this song, of course. There's no other choice. The perversion of cognition, subterfuge, mother to delusion, ruin, rebirth, it's time to shed the flesh, enslave your mind to be reborn for eternity. This brings to mind the idea, someday, humanity will progress so far that they are able to transfer consciousness into a digital form somehow, which is technology again that people have been talking about working on. And I think that it's inevitable. I don't know how long it'll take, but I think some form of immortality will probably be achieved by humans at some point in our future before, our sun explodes. It's, I think, billions of years from now, so we have a lot of time. And I think by that point we'll have discovered some form of immortality. That's one of the next steps in our evolution, right? I mean, some people are very uncomfortable with the idea of technology advancing to the point where we're in theory playing God, because we shouldn't try to become God. But I think that progress is inevitable, and humanity, there's this whole conversation I had a while ago with some friends about how humanity could eventually become gods, somehow. I don't know. It's a really long conversation. I don't have a lot of time to kind of discuss it right now in this video. But that's the conversation. That's what's being brought to mind by these lyrics. I mean, it's a conversation I love to have. So let's listen to the rest of the song. Ooh. Oh.
Come down to see what they have done all together. We were damned from the start, coming like plagues of printed stars, controlled by plastic size and templated eyes. No salvation for humanity, so wicked and filthy. And still we will proclaim in the cycle we watching the silence.
Okay, so that was AEON by Crystal Lake. What an outro. I love how they incorporated the robotic vocodery voice stuff, you know, at the end. I guess representing that, you know, that four-armed synthetic god. Like, maybe that's what it was representing. But very cool. Such a cool, I mean, the video, I could go on and on. I just love the aesthetic. I love the design. I love everything about the video. The set work, the prop work, the practical effects. And then it had, over the course of that outro bit, it was this kind of weird faceless, non-human looking robot that was doing like the robotic voice, whatever. But then it switched to the singer at the end, and he becomes absorbed by this fluid that turns him into a machine, basically. So really showing the assimilation of humanity into technology. Verily the cry of this earth is great, and verily the filth is exceedingly grievous. I have come down to see what they have done altogether. We were down from the start, according to the cry, coded by prayers of emptied souls, of which is come unto me, controlled by plastic signs and templated hearts, and now I know. No salvation for humanity, the wicked and filthy. Now I know, and still we will proclaim in the circle we trust. I'm watching the silence. Yeah, it's almost like those who have accepted and assimilated and kind of evolved past their banal existence as humans are now coming back to apathetically observe the rest of humanity struggle in their perpetual fight with emotions and each other and whatever else. And they're kind of judging them and saying, and bringing to bear their end. I mean, look, overall, very cool song, a very awesome sound. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun with the song. I really enjoyed it. I'm always gonna love everything to do with cyberpunk. I'm pretty sure cyberpunk, fantasy, Lovecraftian horror. I mean, what's not to love about any of those subgenres? They're all incredible, and especially when it comes to music too. I'm glad I checked out the song, and Japan, I hope you come through. Anyways, that'll be it for me today. If you like the video, make sure to like it. If you like the channel, make sure to subscribe. Of course, everybody have a great day. Subscribe to RuneGate Studio. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Friday Filth. And yeah, that's it. Catch yous later.